Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars with a 1966 Chevrolet C10. This is a Fleetside truck, really cool. Little rat rod, lowrider kind of truck. And we're going to take it for a quick drive. It's got the original 250 inline 6. The 3-speed on the column, and it shifts awesome. I mean, I'm in the truck by myself. I'm driving and holding the camera at the same time. This has got the Freeway Flyer rear end in it, so this truck has no problem doing 75, 80 miles an hour, which is amazing. And if you could just hear it, I'll be quiet for a second. It just purrs like a kitten. Drives really straight down the road. Pretty much no play in the steering wheel at all. Looks like when the steering wheel was installed, it might be a couple of teeth off, so it's not perfectly straight, you know, like that. That's not a big deal. You pop it off and straighten it out. But brakes stop straight. This is me stopping with no hands on the steering wheel. So the brakes stop nice and straight. And man, this truck is quiet when it's just idling, but it's got a nice little purr to it. Reverse and back up a little bit. Need to put a little bit of grease on that clutch pedal. You can hear it. Hear the engine. The lights on. Lights are working. Turn those lights off. Got a really little exhaust leak right by the donut down here. But honestly, I wasn't messing with it because it sounds kind of cool. It just kind of goes with the character of the truck. Other than that, you can just hear the engine purse like a kitten. It runs so good. Starts really easy up. It's been extra cold in Georgia lately, and this truck just fires right up in the cold. Pull the choke on it. Absolutely no issues at all. Doors open and closed real nice. I've had it parked in the same spot. I don't see any oil leaks or transmission leaks or anything like that. Brakes stop really good. This is the hood. The hood is pretty straight and rust-free. Interior inner fender wells, I mean, were all nice and clean and rust-free. And I didn't go, usually I go, you know, kind of overboard doing engine details and stuff. I didn't want to do that on this one because just wanted to kind of keep with the rat rod style. But I was tempted because I thought, man, it doesn't take me about a day to tear it all down, blast everything, paint it, and put it back together. And they just really look sharp. But at the same time, when you kind of have a rat rod style truck, you know, this is kind of the part of the look. So it's got a brand new chrome bumper and grill, which looks amazing in the front. It's super nice and shiny. It's got radial white wall tires, which are very expensive. If you price them, you'll know these are, you know, between $200 and $400 a piece for tires that are actual radial white wall, so they're not bias ply. And like I said, Fleetside, real desirable. I've got a step side too, and those are really cool, but there's just something about the Fleetside, especially with this look. It's just got a hair of a rake on it where it's a touch lower in the front than the rear. But the tires are new. And of course, there's a little spots of rust here and there, but this is no rusty bucket truck. It's got a few spots, and I'll point them out here in a second. Brand new rear bumper as well, the chrome front and rear bumper. So, you know, some spots like this on the tailgate. I mean, all this to me is character. I think that the value in this truck personally is that it's just like it is. It's an awesome driver. It's reliable. The engine runs perfect. I mean, these engines are these 250s and 3-speeds are just bulletproof. Little spot of rust there. Little spot there. Little one there. Bottom of the door, cab corner. You know, going down the door. This might be the worst of it if you wanted to fix something, but I personally wouldn't mess with this. To me, in fact, the previous owner, before I drove over to see it, he told me about that spot and said, yeah, maybe that'd be something you want to fix. I said, no way. I wouldn't fix any of the rust on this truck at all. It's all small spots. The major parts of this truck are rust free. They're straight. All the body parts of this truck are basically straight. The top is straight. And it just got a hell of a patina on it. All the glass is in great shape. The weather stripping is good. The windshield wipers, pretty sure they work. We'll double check them right now if we want. Let's see. Yep, windshield wipers work. The radio is an aftermarket radio, and it works too. I meant to show that earlier. I don't have it. So, it's got tunes. Interior, the door panels look great. Nice and straight. Windows roll up and down easily. They're all in good shape. Like I said, all the glass in this truck is in great shape. Sun visors. I love this seat cover. It's like twill cloth, and it's kind of a gray and white, almost a greenish gray and white. It's really kind of a gray and white, and it actually matches the interior, which is kind of this gold, you know, antique kind of a goldish goldish gray color. So seats in great shape. It's very comfortable. It's got brand new seat belts. This part of the buckle has been attached. The other part has not. They're underneath the seat, along with a couple of other parts. So these just need to be bolted on to have the seat belts. It's got a brand new carpet in it. I don't know exactly which. I think it's an old, like late 40s, early 50s model steering wheel from a Bel Air or something. Gauges work except for the speedometer. But the fuel gauge does work. When you turn it on, the lights work. When it's cold in the morning, the C works. I haven't seen it overheat, so I haven't. Oil light works. It's a really good looking interior. Nice, just simple, solid wood bed. I'm in love with trucks like these. They're so much fun to own. You don't have to, you know, worry about driving them to the store, enjoying them. Everywhere you go, people will give you the thumbs up. People want to take pictures with the truck because it looks so cool. But you don't have to spend, you know, $25,000, $30,000 on one or more. These things are bringing big bucks when they're fully restored. So to find one under $15,000 these days is getting hard. And I, right before I bought this truck, I logged onto a couple of the websites where I advertised and just looked at comparables and said, good grief. I mean, people are asking a lot of money even for trucks like this. So with all the rust spots you see on the outside, this is what blew me away. This is the interior. I've got other trucks where we've had to cut the spots like out under here. Not this one. This has got a solid original floor pan, and it is in great shape. The frame rails are in great shape. It does sit low in the front. You can see that right there. So you just got to be careful going over speed bumps and stuff. But regular driving, I mean, your cab mounts are new. Somebody replaced those. The rubber in great shape. Yeah, so you got to be a little careful when you drive it over a speed bump or something. But just cruising down the road, no problems at all. Small bumps, no problems at all. I think I mentioned this before, freeway flyer rear end. And we did have this truck. I did have this truck probably. I had it going with the speed of traffic on the freeway. So, you know, 80 miles an hour, no problem. I mean, not screaming the engine either, just purring down the road. Same thing on this side. Original floor pans. I mean, for cab corners. All this is in great shape. That's not Bondoed or anything either. This is clean, original condition. One thing I might do would be maybe pull those wheels off and paint them red or something like that. I don't know. I think that kind of looks cool. Super clean underneath. So there you have it. This is a 66 C10, and great driver, just like it is. I mean, I think this would also be a perfect candidate if you're a guy who's got a V8 and an automatic sitting around the shop and you're just looking to throw it in a truck. You know, that would upgrade the truck, obviously, give it a little more rumble, but it doesn't need it. It's got an awesome running engine. It starts every time, shifts through the gears really nice, brakes really good, flies down the road, keeps up with traffic. All the glass is in great shape. You got tunes, you got the radio. This truck doesn't need anything but a new owner. It's really ready to enjoy just like it is.